Yeah, where the heck is the table of contents? It should be here, but I can't find it because I'm blind. Unless it's here. Oh, I need to do those. Ah, that's why I couldn't find it. Here we go. Store shelf in the river town. See, that's all I had to do. But first off, what's it gonna do? I don't remember. Whatever. Well, fun. It's a cave area right over here. At least I'm assuming it's over here. No, I don't already have range. It gets on top of the range, so right. I don't know, I really can't think of another cave. Really can't. Ah, here it is. The crates of the keys. Carmine rushed to hide behind the crates used to store geomarrow. They took Pava. This terrible thought kept echoing in his mind. Maybe we shouldn't be looking for Drake's treasure in the first place. However, regret won't bring Pava back. Carbine needed to think of something to do to help. Becky placed her hand on Carbine's shoulder, trying to calm him down. Just a few days ago, they were eating sun cakes and talking about how to spend the holiday. Now they were involved in an unexpected conspiracy. Why did those who attended the gathering want the treasure? Where was Drake's underground hidden door? And what would they do to Pava? She couldn't answer any of these questions. Hold on, Becky picked up a piece of paper. It looked like something was used by the school they went to, which meant it was left by Pava. There's nothing on the paper, and it's sticky. It might be Pava's invisible ink. Carbine recalled the small things he made in the secret base, and how he used invisible ink to write things down. If the text was written with brine, you heat the paper. If it was written with white candle, use charcoal powder to make the text visible. Let me have a go. And sure enough, the piece of paper carried secret information. Carbine moved the paper under the light of a miner's lamp, and a line of fragmented text appeared. Shelves crate arranged them. The text was just some words pieced together, which is of no surprise, given Pava couldn't see what he was writing. He had to make things simple and space out the letters. Becky gave it a quick thought, and it dawned on her that Pava was sharing clues that could lead to Drake's hidden door. The crates are the key. Opening the hidden door is easier than doing chores. Becky read with excitement. Becky read with excitement. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Dear readers, do you know what she should do? Yeah. Since the mystery pages were found, the riddles about the crates and shelves should be up ahead. I know. I know of option where to place it. Shelves, crate, arranged, same. But I can't put it down. Stop it. I'm aware. Ah, here it is. That's why. Place it in the middle. Here it is. There we go. The flat ground slowly bulges out before you, and the precious treasure suddenly appears before your eyes, as if it was rewarding a curious child. The forest little mole. Yeah, we kinda got distracted by a large margin. A very large margin. Very, 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 very large margin.
Got places to be? I'm
Oh,
your best
stop,
guide.
stop. Okay. Julian, here we are. Ah, it's you again. I'm on a classified mission. Blah, 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 blah. I collected all of the adventurous moles. Wow, did you really find them all? Hey, isn't there a page of postscript you haven't found yet? Who reads the postscript anyways? I happen to have the postscript here. So there you go, check it. Now you have collected the whole book of the adventurous moles. Great job. You did great, mister. I myself wouldn't have the patience to find all these missing pages. Where did you find the postscript? I didn't find it. I've been going on adventures with the moles every day. I don't have time to look for the adventurous moles. The postscript was given to me by big sister Natasha. You happen to be missing it, so I gave it to you. Surely you're not that impatient. Everyone knows that kids are all impatient. Besides, the author writes very slowly. I don't know how long I'll have to wait for the next book. I have a question for you. The more I look forward to something, the longer I have to wait. Is time being slowed down by expectation? Expectation does make waiting longer. Hey, then I should look forward to it less. Can they even manage to do that, I wonder? Don't you want to read the whole book? I do want to read it, but it's boring if it's just me by myself. Oh, mister, since you have already collected all the pages for the adventurous moles, why don't we bundle them up and give them to a publisher? That way all children in Bellabog can read it. Yet even more errands to run. Mister, you'll definitely hit a payday if you hand the manuscript to a publisher. Come on then, the moles and I can't wait to see the new books getting published. The moles are brilliant and strong. The moles take the reins. Oh, fine. Don't have an option. Don't have an option. Whatever.
Got places to be?
Hey, Nico.
I'm your best guide.
I collected all of the adventurous moles. Huh, do you mean the adventurous moles, the book? Could you let me have a look at it first, please? Give the pages to Nico. I never thought this would be real. I loved reading the adventurous moles when I was a kid, especially the bits about the rainforest and the desert, as if those things really exist. In the real world, there's only snow outside. These actually do exist. Haha, there are so many readers who are just like you, believing these writings to be real-life events. But hey, that's the charm of children's stories. I do want to put together and publish the adventurous moles' hidden treasure. I know you're not the author, so I can't pay out any royalties. Oh. I know you're not the author, so I can't pay out any royalties to you, but here's a little something for you. Take it. It's underwhelming. Hello again. Okay. I'm not reading that again. We read it multiple times. Dr. Natasha, we're back.
Oh, is everyone alright? Thanks for your help.
Sorry about that. Maybe next time we can send a group notification. For you anything, yeah. For you anything.
I'm flattered. Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Truth. Do it.
Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
Probably.
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, sure. Why? Not like I have an option. In the matter. Whatever. I'm reading it again. Now, do you have something to ask? Here we go. Of course,
Can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. Something rather personal.
See. Of course not.
I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. It meant a lot to me. But disposing of Vash's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low. Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface and see if I can get some help.
Guess she wants us to do it for her because she needs to stay here and look after the people, maybe. Help from whom?
I knew you'd be interested.
Yeah, fine.
Remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago?
Yeah.
After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address.
Where were they?
I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply.
I mean, if you paid him, of course he did it right. Sample being a gentleman of her occurrence. Sample couldn't have forced it, could he? Yeah.
No, I recognize my family's handwriting. We are all doctors, after all.
Ah, so no one else can read it. Perfect.
Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though.
Or even worse if I didn't see them.
If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld.
Maybe.
Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again. And I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel the same.
Noted.
If possible, I would like you to go with me.
Huh. Wait, why? Why am I being introduced to her parents now? Wait, what? I won't say no to you.
Wonderful. That's
Wait,
such a relief.
why am I going? Wait, what?
I've sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around the administrative district.
Wait, why am I going with her? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why at all.
Got places to be? I'm your best guide.
Hello, not. I am back.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember.
I don't know, how old is she? Not too sure.
No, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened.
Yeah, that's how it is.
We're a little early. I've got an idea.
What's the
I
idea?
want to buy my mom a gift. You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions?
How about flower summer florist? Never went to workshop. How about watching a play at the Golden Theater? Yeah, how about watching a play at Golden Theater?
Play. Huh.
Unless she doesn't like that, then you do flowers.
Sounds fun, but there's a chance it won't suit my mom's taste. Let me think. Oh, yes.
Flower?
I remember there was a florist in the overworld. How about we head over that way?
Oh.
I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like.
You're trying to be considerate and do the other option? Whatever, fine. Do that. Screw me for trying to do another option. How dare I? Man. I think the background characters are like just so bland, right? And then you just have like completely. Actually, it's kind of pretty bland too. Okay, but when it comes to the girls in the game, yeah, then it's different. You know, guys, pretty bland. I mean, it's still not as bland as the character, but look at it. Oh. They look so much different. And then for some reason, this random child. And that.
I know which ones to
Hey, they're back in here. Cool.
Ever Summer? Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then.
I'll take your word for it.
Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here.
Maybe. Wildfire leader.
Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vash, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate.
Then I would have suggested flowers if you would have told me that earlier. Gosh darn it, I would have sent flowers, man.
Do you want to hear a flower story?
Let's hear one, Nat. Sure. What was your mother's favorite flower?
Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper. I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end. It does fit their marriage.
Well, that's pretty darn wholesome, eh? What was your father's favorite flower?
My father is a famous surgeon in Bellabog. Because of his fame, people in medical circles paid great attention to his surgeries. He always had a lot of stress to deal with. Each time he finished a tricky operation, my mom and I would buy a single stem of sunshine and then pin it on the chest pocket of his apron.
I thought I did do flower with a lot, holy crap.
Sunshines represent warmth and love of light. For patients on the verge of death, my dad might have been the only light to penetrate the darkness around them.
Possibly. What was Vash's favorite flower?
Vash. Out of everyone in my family, I think he probably appreciated flowers the least. Still, I remember the day he received his offer from the medical academy. My parents took me to the florist, and we bought him the most expensive marquise stem in the shop.
Ah, I see.
When we gave him the flower, he failed to hide his smile. You can't imagine how hard it was to get him to smile.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked that question. What's your favorite flower?
As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday.
Okay, yeah.
And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow.
Okay, first
And the
snow,
number
okay.
of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the family.
I will write that down for later. In case it's ever brought up. There we go. It is now in my sketchbook. Well, whatever.
I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a beautiful childhood, and I still haven't had the chance to thank them for that.
Well, that's good for you, though. I see. Shall we go to the forest?
Which ones to pick?
So later, Mom liked
Oh,
again.
hey, I thought you went to choose some flowers. Or did you want to hear some family flower stories?
Let's hear one now, yeah. I remember. The other meeting up with her mom.
My father is a famous sunshines. Each year for I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end.
Ball peonies. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Nice to see you again. Ask at your service. If you need some help picking the right flowers, feel free to let me know. What flowers should I pick for Nat? Okay, ball peonies, please.
Ball peonies, is it? 1 second. I'll get it ready for you.
The other one's for Nat. I think we're going for a mom for a gift, right? So ball peonies are the best one here. Yep. Wait for Vasco to get the flowers for you.
There you go. Sorry for the wait. Hope to see you again soon.
Sure. Items obtained, ball peony. A very expensive flower. It blooms only once a year for a month. But honestly, the price is completely worth that 1 month of bloom.
All done? May I have a look?
Sure.
Ball peonies.
Yeah.
Nice pick. I wonder if Dad still sends Mom flowers on their anniversary.
I don't think doing any of the ones with the brother would be a good idea. I don't think Nash is the best one here. Oh yeah.
I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so happy.
Why am I picking the flowers anyways?
Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave old folks waiting.
Okay, why? I'm so confused why I'm being brought along here. Why the heck am I being brought along? It's like I'm not. I don't get it. Well, whatever.
Come around and have a look.
Man, they really are heckin' old. Don't question why I'm here.
Mom!
Hey, she looks pretty young.
Nat? Nat, is that you? Oh, come here, my darling.
And why am I here? Natasha and her adoptive mother share a warm embrace. I still don't know why I'm here.
It's been too long, Mom. Too long. Sorry. I don't usually get this emotional. How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha.
Oh, Butler,
Just
really?
fine. Look at you. You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Okay, maybe we did pick the right flower.
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
Did.
It
Yep.
was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Well, it's not really her fault.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground.
Yep.
Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
Indeed. Why am I here? Like, I'm just in the middle of the family reunion. Why am I here?
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help.
But,
I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. And you're the only person I can go to for help.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father? You would be
okay,
proud
it's
of you.
better.
We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data.
Why data?
I
Data,
should be
no,
able to
no,
get it for you.
no, no, no. It's data. Don't say data. Don't say that. Nah, data.
Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up later.
Unless you die unexpectedly, then you won't have all the time in the world. Oops, bit negative there. You discuss the details about the medicine supply I work in the underworld. I still don't know why I'm here. Huh. She's a great mother.
She's always been there for me.
Not really appropriate to bring a father in.
With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope.
Indeed.
I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Oh, is he coming down with us? Nah, probably not. What happened here? Oh,
Mr.
Flash.
Oswell, I thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
He ran over here.
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact,
A letter from
there's
her
something I
father.
have to tell you in person.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter
Oh,
is,
gosh. Oh,
in the
nice. Oh,
first
no,
2
not
years
nice.
after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
Mm-hmm.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Oh, he
Of
has to be
course,
right.
I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself.
Hopefully she reads it on. I'll have to.
Actually,
Hopefully.
those letters were intended for your eyes only.
Hmm.
The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house. To me.
Did he read them?
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry.
Ah, he did.
I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him.
Oh.
That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again.
Well, that don't sound very good.
I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Is he in Crazy Town? Maybe.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course,
You better read it.
here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
Please tell me she reads it. Oh. Whatever, fine. Oh, fine. Natasha, how have you been? I hope you are doing well. I am, as I stated in my previous letter, envious of you. You always show unwavering kindness to your patients. I'm envious of your inherent compassion. I remember giving a speech on stage when I first started school, waving my arms and advocating for the development of blizzard immunity. In hindsight, I was a fool. During my final days of medical school, I became increasingly stubborn and withdrew into myself. Experiments and ambitions consumed my heart, and the patients who were supposed to be in my care were progressively ignored. Natasha, I dare not beg of your forgiveness. I owe the people of the underworld too much already. I might have spent the rest of my life as a madman wallowing in my convictions if you hadn't agreed to my desire for self-exile. The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend the cure to bitter cold? Thank you for giving me one last chance to discover the answer. I live in an abandoned house under the broken roofs and continued my experiments, one step after another. I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. I'd become a pariah, unable to return to civilized society nor to face my parents, but I didn't despair. Because I discovered the meaning of my existence, I had a feeling I was on the right track. The regions I developed in the underworld have a serious flaw. The medication only addresses the issue of organ hypothermia and failure, and it will be caught in a never-ending vicious cycle of consumption and recovery. I should have changed the focus of my study a long time ago and tried to figure out how to raise the temperature of the organs and of the body in a controlled manner. Natasha, thank you very much. You helped me find the missing piece in the development of blizzard immunity. What if you actually found it, or is it still just crazy madman? Maybe.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity.
Nope.
Even after he left the city.
Mm-hmm.
I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research.
I think we know where that is.
But how can that be?
Do you believe it?
There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it It's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them.
It is possible, true.
I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Oh, sure thing. Sure
Leave
thing.
the city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
We've done it before, we'll do it again and again.
I know, Mr. Oswell, but I have a hero with me. He saved the underworld. I'm sure he'll protect me, right?
Ah,
Vash, it's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard?
we're dead. Yeah, we did.
Ignore me. I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head on.
Okie dokie, alright, joking. No worries, we can do that.